and welcome to the District Technology Training Plan. This will be teaching you how to use technology to increase student engagement. The goal of this plan is to implement technology resources so teachers will be able to utilize tools to enrich students' learning opportunities. They will also be able to attend workshop modules either in person or online. School systems will need to be flexible so that they can encourage the instructors to have time to complete these activities. Let's take a look at Norfolk Public School System. The city of Norfolk itself has 1.5 million residents. They have 32,000 K-12 students that are instructed by 3,000 teachers. Their current graduation rate is 76%. Some of the specialty programs include medical health professions, science, and engineering. Why is training needed? Let's look at the report card for Norfolk Public Schools. For the proficiency level in English, the data reveals that 72% of students are passing. When we look at the math proficiency percentage, 68% of those students are passing. The data indicates that the Virginia on-time graduation rate expresses the percentage of students who earned a Board of Education approved diploma within 4 years of entering high school. Percentages are based on longitudinal student level data and account for student mobility and retention patterns. The current Norfolk Public School rate is 78%. So why is there a need for training? Evidence-based research states that it is recommended technology should add to the meaning of the course and should not be used for just the sake of using technology. Students will benefit from the use of educational technology tools, which encourages teachers to plan, organize, and use effective learning strategies. Teacher training is needed to support new hardware and software once implemented. One other recommendation for instructors would be to participate in a learning workshop. The proposed 5-part module will support the need of encouraging student engagement within the classroom setting with the use of technology. Studies also state that teacher researchers noted that students were more likely to engage in classroom activity when this technology was used. The teachers in this study observed the behaviors of students relative to motivation and engagement. They found 80% of these behaviors was disruptiveness. As a result, they applied a technology-supported learning environment that included lesson plans, which used computers, laptops, overhead projectors, and camera. Other hardware composed of iPods, iPads, whiteboards, audio recording devices, and student response systems. The students in the study noted that they felt teachers provided them with relative lessons that were in their interests. Teachers responded that the students were more motivated and engaged when using these technologies. Now let's take a look at some of the topics for the proposed workshop training. The title of the workshop will be called Using Technology to Maximize Student Engagement. The workshop will consist of 5-part learning module. Using technology-based tools as instruction will enhance and maximize individual student needs. Each lesson outlines unique techniques and resources that, once implemented in the classroom, will maximize students' ability to increase their communication and critical thinking skills. The topics of the workshop will include Beyond Blackboard, video conferencing, applying Web 2.0 tools in instruction, which will be an activity day, student-created blogs, reverse web quests, which are student-created. Our first module topic will be called Beyond Blackboard. This workshop will consist of providing new strategies for implementing tools to increase student communication skills. These tools will include creating discussions and using features to encourage group collaboration. The module will also begin with an introduction to the current features of Blackboard to understand basic navigation. Below is just a sample of some recommended examples of using Blackboard discussions with students. 1. A topic thread in creating required readings. Share initial thoughts about a topic before it's discussed in depth and individual blogs. Brainstorming ideas for projects. And students working in groups on a specific topic. Our next module topic is called video conferencing, and in this module it will provide a comprehensive list of ways to create video conferencing in the classroom setting that will induce dialogue and increase critical thinking skills among students. The module will begin with a brief explanation of how video conferencing is used in classrooms around the world and how to connect to others from a distance. Educators will use video conferencing in their classroom to enhance learning by breaking barriers of expensive travel and equipment. Is applying Web 2.0 video conferencing can also occur in real time, and this will be therefore attending an event for entire classroom. Workshop participants will explore various technology. One example would be to have students in a language class activity view students demonstrates how utilizing technology, the timing and travel into their lesson plan can improve their students' comprehension and increase the communication skills. Seeing and hearing themselves, the module will begin to understand explanation of how from their school's lesson more clearly have evolved and are used. Other type of field trips are available throughout during the workshop activity. Participants will create a trip to the museum in another state would be and more economical through video conferencing various locations instead of physically using traveling app. These are some types of experiences will solidify teachers' instruction of materials and bring to life the subject blogs. This module will provide educators instruction on how to incorporate student video conferencing in their classroom to enhance learning. Students by breaking barriers of expensive travel and equipment and express their creativity also occur in real time. Therefore, attending an event for an entire classroom may never how we access information. One example would be to have students in a language class view students in a corresponding country. The timing and travel would be a factor. So the goal of this workshop will be to create an environment for your students, seeing and hearing themselves, allow their critical thinking, understand and communication skills from their schools while utilizing technology. Other type of field trips are available throughout the United States. Our last module topic is reverse web a trip to the museum in another state would workshop be more economical. Will learn how conferencing instead of physically traveling to work together in groups. These are some types of experiences will solidify teachers' about instruction of materials and bring to life the benefits of using them in their classroom. They will reverse the role of the WebQuest educators will use and allow students to work in classroom to design their learning by breaking barriers of expensive travel and equipment roles. Video conferencing can also occur in real time. Communication skills attending an event and encourages them to retain more information of their own learning. One example, the educator will also be able to language class learning gaps students and identify strengths and weaknesses. The timing and travel would be a factor that couldn't restrict students from participating. So how will this training benefit your division? Seeing and hearing themselves allow students to understand concepts from their school's lesson and revisions of the workshop topics. Other type of field trips are available. Surveys will be distributed to the workshop participants. For example, and responses will be analyzed. In another state, training would be more economical through video provide feedback on how they feel the content relate to some of the deficiencies. These are some types of their students are having. Will solidify teachers' instruction of materials. Will also request for them to bring to life the semester survey after they have implemented some of the workshop activities in their own classroom. Educators will use it will question them on how they would rate the difficulty learning by breaking barriers of expensive travel and course content while using video technology. Conferencing can also occur in questions will also ask specifically if students are showing any difference in their performance, critical
One
thinking,
example
and
would
overall
be
learning.
to have students in
A separate
language
survey
class
will be administered to students to
identify
country
if they feel
the
the
time
new
and
technology has
would be a
assisted
factor
them
that couldn't
in their
restrict
comprehension
students
skills.
from participating.
The
in.
collection of this
Seeing
feedback will
and hearing
provide me
themselves
with a
allow
summative
students to
explanation
understand
if the training has
from
been
their
beneficial.
school's lesson more
This
clearly.
will be distributed to
Other type of
administrators.
field trips are available throughout the United States.
I would like to thank
For
you for this
example, a trip to the
opportunity to
museum
present this
in another
information
state
would
and
be
hope it
more
will benefit
economical
your
through
school
video
system.
conferencing instead of physical.